Hello everybody, my name is Janine and I am a comic book collector. I have been now for about 3 years. I never knew much about it before then and it's opened my eyes to a whole new world. I would like to start a YouTube video where I show you guys my latest purchases, why I purchased it, and to help people getting into the comic book collection market to also have a heads up and not make the same mistakes I did in the beginning, because I made a lot of them, expensive mistakes. Yeah, and maybe someone can learn out of this or find it interesting. My first word of advice is don't just buy any and everything with a pretty cover. It's very tempting. Some of those covers are awesome. But the problem being is not all of those covers gain value. A lot of them lose value. Now, the thing is, there is a couple of comic books that actually don't. If you look at one of the Joker with Joker's face, the white cover, it gained so much value, and it's only because it had a cool cover. Whereas many others with, according to me, better covers have not. Another thing to remember is when you get comic books, sorry, the sun is very bad in this area. I'll take this one off and show you. Signed by an artist or writer, always ensure you get a certificate. If you don't get a certificate, it will only be seen as a mark on a comic book unless you get it. CGC doesn't recognize the signatures as signatures unless it's certified, but CBS can verify the signature of authenticity. I made a huge mistake of getting two quite valuable comic books. Sorry for the sun. Signed. Without getting them certified. So it's going to be quite a mission for me to get that verified. As well as when you get the ones that the artist draws on site for you, perhaps, which I do have two of. Oh, I think more. I just don't know where all of them are at the moment. Also make sure they're certified. Otherwise, they can't verify that was the actual artist that drew those on the comics for you. I'll give you a few heads up on good comics to get, ones maybe to avoid. I am saying I'm a lot, sorry for that. It is my first comic book video, so I'm quite nervous. As I said, I'll mention a couple too. I'll try and make a video every day, every second day, maybe once a week, I don't know yet. Just to show you heads up of good investments, not as good investments, covers to buy, covers not to buy, and so forth, of the ones I know something about. And their value in South African rands. You can convert them to dollars or whatever you'd like, depending on where you live. Now, for a start point, currently Miles Morales, very big, very, very big. I paid next to nothing for this because I got it at the right time before it skyrocketed. Currently in South Africa, they're going now for 600 Rand, so it's a 600% profit you would make off of this cover alone. The number 8. There is a first appearance. I'm not going to spoil it, but there is a first appearance in this, and do take that in note. Another good one to buy in the Miles Morales theme is this one. It's Spider-Man 2, issue 1. I wish I had the original, not the free comic book day copy of this one. I have about 13 of this one, and they are gaining value because it was a free comic book day giveaway, which I purchased. Didn't get it for free, but even purchasing them, they were so cheap, like extremely cheap. South African Rand, maybe 10 Rand. And to be honest, they're going now in South Africa for about 500 Rand as well. So that's that's a good one to keep. I know 500 Rand is not that much, but it's a good start because you don't know where it's going to go. A lot of people, because it's a free comic book day comic, have thrown it away or not taken care of it because they didn't know it was going to get worse something. But it is Miles Morales' first appearance. The original one without the free comic book day obviously worth thousands. But yeah, also still a good one to keep. Spider-Verse #1, good one to keep in that range. This one not worth that much, I must admit, a couple of hundred, maybe 200-300, but I like the cover. Then these two, this variant is also first prints, #1 of the end of from Miles Morales, and then the variant cover. They are honestly not worth the purchase. I'm not going to be funny. They are dirt cheap, and I don't know if they're going to gain any value. Even this one a little bit more than the other two, but not as much as the original Spider-Man #0. Good idea to look for these. Miles Morales is a big key issue at the moment. They are going to go up. I'm a big fan myself. Hubby doesn't really read comics. Hopefully this helps you. It's just an intro to comic books and so forth. And then maybe I'll post another video a little bit later or tomorrow, or we'll see. Have a great day.